Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy, and we are going to case number 53 in airport. We are actually looking into Louis Leroux to find out if he knew something about Zoe and probably Plant Supernova, since he was looking for the truth. And we found a crazy thing, and that is Zoe could have lifted any objects with her mind, which looks cool, but we need to look further into it. Katrina, I'm still reeling from all that's happened. Zoe's dead, and Jones tried to take his own life. Jones is out of danger thanks to you, Katrina, but he's on leave till he feels ready to work again. Zoe's murder wasn't just a personal tragedy for Jones. She was crucial to us as a potential witness against Ad Astra. Yes, we know they made a serum which can enhance humans by making them super strong and resilient. Turns out this serum was given to Zoe and it gave her the power to move things with her mind. But it seems telekinesis was not the intended effect of the serum. That might be why Ad Astra have not yet started using it on themselves. All the better to rule over the sheeple. I dread to imagine the havoc a superhuman version of Rosetta Pierre could wreak. They got to be stopped, Katrina. There's another thing, Chief. We also discovered that Louis Leroux knew about Zoe's telekinetic powers, which led him to make his own investigations. It's possible he's uncovered something about the serum that he hasn't shared with us. That's why I want you to make a sweep of the CCN television studio where Leroux worked. Good idea, Chief. Katrina, let's get straight to the studio. Yeah, let's do this. And as always, somebody's going to die. Wait, I think we know her. I think it's Savannah. But what happened to her? What happened to her? How did she die? Her skin looks like he has burns, so... What, was it some kind of acid that killed her? We'll see about it later. My god, Katrina, there's a dead woman here. Her face and body are riddled with burns. It looks like someone chose some kind of corrosive chemical all over her. This is a murder victim, Katrina. You're right, we know this woman. It's that actress, Savannah Blake. She's in that Transmutators movie Carter loves so much. We last crossed paths with Savannah while investigating the murder of Cora Bateman. Savannah was probably at the CCN Studio for an interview. But who did this to her? And why? And how come the studio is so empty? I guess it'll make it easier for us to secure the crime scene. Anyway, I see you already found some clues. Those are the victim's initials on that phone. We should unlock it. And that bouquet of flowers was gifted to Savannah. Let's find out what else was written on the faded tag. Katrina, finding Louis Leroux's research on Ad Astra will have to take a back seat until we solve Savannah Blake's murder. Well, I was going to say killing or something else. I don't know. It came. Let's see, how did Savannah die? Katrina, you know I'm usually quite blasé with it, but the way your victim was murdered is truly horrific. The killer threw some heavy-duty acid over her, which caused third-degree burns on a large proportion of her upper body and face. Well, I knew it was some kind of acid, so... Her injuries were so agonizing that the poor girl died of shock from the pain. What a monstrous way to murder someone. Martine, did Savannah's body provide anything that could lead us to her sadistic killer? Well, I broke down the components of the acid of her skin, and they included sodium hypochlorite, triethylphosphate, and a bunch of other chemicals I won't bore you with. What's important is that these are all the ingredients you'll find in Mr. Bicep's drain unblocker. That stuff is lethal. So another weapon is Mr. Bicep drain unblocker? Correct. It also means Yukira has access to this super powerful cleaning product. Well, Savannah Blaze's killer will soon realize that Mr. Biceps won't unblock their prison sentence, Katarina. Mr. Biceps. What a funny name for some cleaning product. And it's used to clean what exactly? Okay, let's unlock her phone. Okay, it's unlocked. You unlocked Savannah's phone, Katrina. Let's get to Cathy. Okay. That's gonna be 3 hours. And now this bouquet, who sent that to Savannah? Break a leg. Christian Bateman. Oh, what are you doing here, dude? Katrina, the tag on the victim's bouquet reads Savannah, break a leg. Christian B. Christian B? As in Christian Bateman? The crazy psychopath who's in an Astra? We know Savannah and Bateman were acquainted. In fact, wasn't Bateman's mother trying to set them up? Unsuccessfully, as I recall? That's right. We'd better ask Bateman why he sent flowers to Savannah. Asshole. I hate you so much. Spare Katrina, you clearly can't get enough of me. What do you want this time? Mr. Bateman, Savannah Blake has just been murdered. And we found a bouquet of flowers on the crime scene. From you. Savannah's been murdered? I suppose I should feel sad. You should feel sad! I knew you don't feel anything, so you're a fucking psychopath. Sav and I have been friends since university. I dropped by the studio to give her a good luck bouquet before her interview. My therapist said people like these kinds of silly gestures. Hang on, you went to university with Savannah? But she implies she only knew you through your mother. Didn't even like you. Oh, that's right. I forgot I was supposed to keep our friendship a secret. You see, once Savannah got famous, she became obsessed with her public image. She said she couldn't be seen being pally with an ex-convict. Ironic that the journalist who was supposed to interview her was also a criminal. Poor Savannah. Being famous doesn't bring you luck, it seems. Ugh, Baker was as annoying and smarmy as ever, Katarina. But if he and Savannah were university friends, could there be an Ad Astra connection? Well, that's where the 5 conspirators first met. What, do you think she was the 5th person? Bateman also revealed that Louis Lerux was set to interview Savannah. Which means Savannah probably visited Lerux's office. Let's look for clues there. Yeah, I was beginning to think, was Savannah the 5th member of Ad Astra? Well, if she was, why would she be killed? I don't think it's her. Maybe it's somebody else. Katrina, there's Lurx's desk. I guess it'll be assigned to someone else since he won't be coming back anytime soon. But look, Savannah Blaze's initials are on this handbag. This means she did come here before her interview. And these pieces of metal are worth putting back together, I agree. Looks like a trophy of some sort. Well, let's see, what is it? Yeah, it is a trophy. Pulitzer Prize for Journalism. Oh. I was expecting this to be the microphone in the middle, but it's a leaf. This is a trophy for the Pulitzer Prize for Journalism, Katrina. It was won by someone called Rick Murray. Wait a minute, I know who this guy is. What, you say you met this Murray person while investigating the kidnapping of our president, Katrina? Yeah, he just popped in. He wasn't important in the... He wasn't even involved in any kind of kidnapping, he was just a normal journalist. Well, he seemed to be, as I remember, back in the last case in the World Edition. You've dealt with some pretty high-profile cases, haven't you? I'm impressed. Oh, thank you. You didn't know that. Whatever. Anyway, it appears that Mr. Murray is now in Greensboro. Let's have a chat with him. And yeah, I was going like... When I saw the name, I was thinking, the name sounds familiar, but I couldn't remember who he is. But now I see that we have met him already. All right, now the handbag. Oh, pictures. Katrina, what's this college-made photo of Savannah doing in her handbag? It's signed by someone named Izzy, and she wrote, "I'm watching you" on it. We know one Izzy. You're right, we know an Izzy. The harebrained conspiracy theorist we last met during the recent blackout. We should ask Izzy why she was so interested in Savannah Blake. Yeah. What were you thinking that she was hiding? Let's first have a chat with an old acquaintance. Inspector Katrina, we meet again. Are you here to investigate Savannah Blake's murder? I need the inside scoop. Tell me everything. I can't give you anything. We just started this investigation. Mr. Murray, as a seasoned journalist, you should know that our findings in the criminal investigation must remain confidential. Last we heard, you were in New York. What brings you here? I'm 60 years old, man. I needed a quieter life away from the Big Apple. So I upped stakes and drove me and my trusted rolling typewriter down to Little Greensboro. Did you give up on your old life so much that you felt compelled to smash your Pulitzer Award? Ah, no, that was an unfortunate accident. Thanks for fixing it. Anyway, these days I'm mostly doing flop pieces like celebrity interviews. That's why I was down to chat to this Savannah gal after you folks put Lyrics in jail. Did you happen to see anything suspicious related to Miss Blake or her murder? Nah, I just got into the office myself. Don't need much preparing for interviews when you're as experienced as me. Now, if you're done with your questioning, I got some transcribing to do. Do it, but just don't Don't ask questions about murder investigation. We meet again, Izzy. What are you doing right now? Inspector Katrina, is it true? Has Savannah Blake been murdered? The fact that you know this shows you have been watching Miss Blake closely, just as you wrote on the college you made of her. I have been watching Savannah's every move. I put up alerts on all her social media accounts, which is how I knew she was going to CCN today. I drove straight to the studio to catch a glimpse of her, but everything had been cordoned off and someone said she was dead. Why the intense obsession with Miss Blake? Savannah was the only one keeping a real and fake plastic celebrity land. That's why they killed her, and that's why she was my idol. I sent her that card to show her my admiration. I'm sure she treasured it. Right, so that card of yours was a compliment, not a threat? Of course! Inspector Katrina, now I'll be watching you to make sure you catch the monster that killed Savannah. No. You're gonna keep away because you're a suspect. Let's check out her phone. I can't believe it about Savannah Blake, Katrina. Alex and I loved watching her on Uptown Abbey. I guess I'll have to kill her character off somehow. I love that show too. But, Kathy, did Savannah's phone reveal anything about her real-life killer? Yes, it turns out that Savannah's murderer is also a fan of her work. I found an SMS on her phone from an anonymous number saying, "I will burn you, Megatron 127. Burn you? But this is what happened to Savannah. Exactly, which is why this is clearly a threat from her killer. But also it's a quote from Transmutators 9, the hit blockbuster Savannah was in, which means whoever murdered her has watched this movie. But the curious knowledge of Transmutators 9 won't impress the judge when they are standing trial for murder. Okay. Katria, we came to the CCN Studio hoping to dig up any useful research Louis Lyrics might be hiding on an astra. But instead, we discovered actress Savannah Blake's murdered corpse. Who could have been sadistic enough to dose her in acid and let her die in agonizing pain? For starters, we found out Christian Bateman and Savannah went to university together, but she hid their friendship out of vanity. Izzy and journalist Rick Murray are also possibly implicated. Could they? This is unacceptable! Ma'am? Who are... Savannah Blake cannot be dead! I will not allow it! She's clearly dead, I must say that. Alright, we're gonna stop here, we're gonna continue playing in chapter 2. So, thank you for watching, don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!